working as a corporate trainer-facilitator. She is also an independent columnist with Maharashtra Times and has published her first book, Stri Vyakt Avyakt, in the presence of Honorable Justice Mrudula Bhatkar. Um, Thank you so much for joining us as part of Anvay, Ruta.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Rita, so to begin with, I wanted to understand what motivated you to join this global dialogue on harassment and discrimination, and why do you think this is an important conversation to have today?
Yeah. So thank you, Divya and Legal Swan, for inviting me. The answer to that question would be, of course, it is the 10th anniversary of the POSH law. So that is a big event or something significant as well. And secondly, now we are getting towards more and more inclusivity and acceptance. The mindset is definitely changing. I can see that when I am around in the society and in the corporates. But people are not aware about the details. Like, we know diversity, we know inclusivity, but how does it look into the day-to-day functioning activities, interactions, communications, behaviors? So we need to understand the details of it. We need to go deeper into the understanding, and we need to also reflect. Atma parikshan जिसे कहते हैं, self reflection. Each one of us have some biases, some prejudices, some misconcepts. So to get over those things, it starts with self. So I always want to be first educated about it, and then I want to talk about it with others. And so if I think each one of us with comes with that kind of mindset, I think all of us together put will create a bigger awareness, or it will help us all to be in the same boat and take the challenges. I won't call it as any issue that we face, but they are challenges certainly. So to overcome these challenges and be more inclusive in a larger perspective, name it a society or an organization or an corporate. So I think that's why this is a significant dialogue to have.
Rita, this actually brings me to my next question. Can you share a personal or professional experience that highlights the impact of harassment or discrimination, and how has this shaped your perspective on the issue?
Yeah. So I have been into training since 2005, but prior to that, I was involved in the family business, which is of manufacturing. I am from Nashik. And I mean, it's not very proud thing to share with you all today. But when I joined our own family business, it's a manufacturing setup. It is a male-dominated space. So there were only men around me, couple of women. One was in accounts and also. So we didn't have a separate toilet for women, and that was a big surprise to me that we don't have this. So it started from there, and so this was my own experience. Then whenever I would visit now, whenever I visit any organization, whether it's a small big, people come up and, oh, you are doing this, how come your family is okay with you being so on your own, और आप कैसे अकेले घूमते हो? सो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आज भी कहीं ना कहीं पूछे जाते हैं. Women also ask, men also ask, or they want to know how things are at home when you are away from the home. So in my own experience, and also can really we don't want to hire women. ऐसा भी मैंने कहा है, because they मैंने सुना है, because if we hire women, uh, there are challenges, the men get distracted. I have heard so many of such general comments or views people have shared with me. Oh, ma'am, you should at least, in college when I train, you should tell the girl students to dress properly in your session. So I am left with some surprises. Sometimes they come also as shocks. And therefore, I feel that the need of such dialogues is there.
Ruta, so what is the panel discussion at Anvay that you're most excited about? Because we have in all about 14 panels.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm most excited and looking forward to the inaugural session by the great lady who actually fought for all of us, and the law actually came because of her struggle and fight, Manwari Devi ji. And another, there are every session actually, I can't pick only one or two, but session about which talks about the college youth, panel discussion,
Right.
also about how to educate the school children and what are the challenges there. So mainly sessions which are focused about on youth and how to make them aware, and this also session by judicial dialogues. I think Advocate Sujata Manohar is in the
Yes,
lineup of
yes.
speakers. So these 2 3 sessions I am more excited, but of course every session, but these two would be more interesting for me.
Okay. Okay, Ruta, so as we're coming to a close, can you tell us how do you envision the event as well as yourself contributing to the ongoing efforts to create a more inclusive and equitable workspace?
Yeah, so as we have seen the lineup of speakers, they are all from the national as well as international fraternity. So I think this will be, Anvay will be not only a national but a global dialogue, and we will play, Anvay will play a significant role in taking India's perspective, because we Indians have a different upbringing. Our culture is different, little, I mean, we are different than the European or American culture. So I think our perspective will be taken little more into details. They will also contribute, and we will also the Indian. So that is my first, I mean, feeling that that should happen, and definitely, as I said, the global as well as national perspective, they can, if they come together and something much evolved comes out, that is something I am looking forward.